Hi everybody, this is Mandalynn, and I just want to give you a little update. The water lines, it's getting close. Water and electric, it'll just be an outlet. But the sweet potatoes are coming along. Of course, I've got lots of work to do. I've got more dirt to bring in. Probably all of them won't make it, but it was saving some plants. Cucumbers are getting there. And I know there's been a big gap and stuff, but well, this takes a lot of time. And we have had incidents, we've been plagued with aphids. Nasty little critters that the ants bring in because they like to eat the goop that's left behind from the eggs and all. And you can see out here, these are squash bugs that have been out here. So what do I do about this? I have resorted to 7-Dust, which is a pesticide, and it didn't really have a whole lot of effect. And you can see here on this pepper that they are just going to town on it. I started some milkweed and the caterpillars already ate that, so the rest of the caterpillars are out of luck. But these are different kinds of green peppers, and for whatever reason, they love green peppers. Well, I think these are actually going to be yellow. But you can see the leaves and just the various abuse that it's taken. I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not. The zucchini got hammered pretty good. And you can see that it's growing. We got a Siamese twin here. Can you see? And I'm hoping you can hear this, or I'll just do a voiceover. And the strawberries actually went into a dormancy period. And they seem to be coming back and producing new shoots. Something that's doing really well are the banana trees. These are dwarf Cavendish banana trees. And happy to have them on board. And then we've still got rosemary over here. I've gotten so many starts off of her. But like I said, I started working on videos and my book, and I thought everything was handled pretty well, and it got away from me. Look at the tomatoes coming ripe. Trying to be patient. The tomatoes though, if you remember, let me see if I can set you guys up here. Bear with me. But the tomatoes are much bigger. And see that. But one of the things that I've done is these are more cucumbers, and the lettuce got eaten, and I'm letting that go to seed. We've got a little watermelon up here and some more that are started, but the aphids really did a number out here. So what's an aphid? Can you see this at all? If it'll focus, but they're these little white critters, and the ants will bring them to your plants so that they have a food source. And so here you go. What do I do? Orange oil on the plants that can take it. I oversprayed on the squash and all, and that wasn't good. And this is a yellow bell. And we call this dime bag. Look how big he is. Do you guys remember? But our squash has taken a real beating. So I've got these little ant traps around. The idea is to get rid of the ants, and then they won't be bringing them in. I worked on these guys last night. These are Shishito Peppers. I'm not sure. It's just something new. It was on discount, and I like to save plants. And I will trim these back. Doesn't hurt them to trim them. I try to go vertical with as much stuff as I can just for space. Look, and I'm literally, it's huge. But I wanted to give you a little update on what is going on. These are Roma tomatoes. And we did get some blight, working on that. I usually use like baking soda and dish soap and water for that. Got lights, we've got a radio. More squash. And you know, this is an experimental situation. I've never managed a greenhouse on my own before, and the lemon trees, look how much bigger they're getting. This, I think, is another zucchini. I can't remember. Right here. And then the wax beans are finally taking off, and this is a cucumber who's attaching to the beans. So we're gonna make him go this way. Can you see him? We're gonna make him go the other way, that's all. Not a big deal. And then here's the strawberries. They went through a dormancy, like I said, but they're on the way back. And of course, everything in here was affected by the aphids. It's its own little mini environment, so that's what happens. I will be trimming back some of these squash leaves again because they keep the sun from getting through to the other plants. And I'm attacking the pest problem every day, literally every day. So, and we've actually got these are cantaloupe. But like I said, a lot of my work's been halted for the simple fact that this takes up so much time. And it's like taking care of a child for me. You just can't let it go. One thing I do want to show you is over here. We've got this basil just came up by itself this year, so I put some aside, and the oregano. I know this is way behind, but and parsley. I think these might be the pink variety, and then these are the red dinner plate. They're huge. And this could be my time finally coming up after like 3-5 months. More cantaloupes. We're not sure what's in these, so we're just leaving them. And then this is a Marconi pepper. If anybody knows what that is and you have experience with it, comment down below. We're just gonna go with it when we get fruit off of it. I call everything fruit. There's a little watermelon coming. And another one. But you know, like I said, this has been a huge, huge responsibility. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Let me back out and you can see exactly what I'm dealing with. Still backing out, and this is not zoomed. Do you see how big those tomato plants are? They're like 6.5 foot tall. So I'm gonna stop there because my battery's dying. Yeah, thanks for tuning back in. I do have some interesting things coming up, and I'm working on a way to share them that if somebody wants to read, they can do that. And I'm on my way back. I want to show you one more thing. Look what we got here. That's our night watchman. You see what it says? It's 5 o'clock. And then there is, I didn't show you the purple bell peppers. But like I said, this is a huge job. And it has helped me funnel some of my natural energy. And thank you everybody for joining me. I look forward to showing you the fruit.